Hey everyone, a powerful storm system is currently delivering strong winds, intense weather, and a major blizzard across the United States. We're going to guide you through the weather patterns associated with this storm system, along with several others expected to develop as we move through March. March is still shaping up to be an unpredictable month featuring severe weather, snowfall, and high-speed winds. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to Weather on Theo so we can provide you with the most dependable and precise weather updates. Staying informed will help you stay ahead of these storm systems. Also, don't forget to like the video, give it a thumbs up, and share it with your friends, family, and on social media, especially if you find it useful. Analyzing the storm system now, let's take a look at this massive low-pressure system. We have a typical cold front with a severe weather setup across the mid-Atlantic, stretching into the northeast on the warmer side. On the colder side, we are seeing heavy deformation, snowfall, and intensified winds, creating blizzard-like conditions in sections of the Midwest and the western Ohio Valley throughout the day. Focusing on severe weather, let's first examine the severe weather aspect. We currently have a level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk of severe storms spanning from southeast Virginia into the eastern Carolinas. There's also a marginal risk, a level 1 out of 5, stretching as far south as Florida and as far north as Lake Erie. Hazards and risks. One of the most significant threats from this system will be damaging winds with gusts ranging from 60 to 70 miles per hour. The most affected areas, especially those in yellow and red shading, include Erie, Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, Washington, D.C., Wilmington, Raleigh, Myrtle Beach, and Charleston, South Carolina. The second greatest risk is tornadoes. The green shaded areas indicate a 2% chance of a tornado forming within a 25-mile radius of locations such as Pittsburgh, Washington, D.C., Baltimore, and Savannah, Georgia. The brown shaded areas reflect a 5% tornado risk, covering coastal Virginia, Norfolk, Raleigh, Wilmington, Myrtle Beach, and Charleston, South Carolina. The third concern is hail. Though due to limited instability, we expect only small-sized hail, primarily near the colder core of the system. However, hail is not expected to be a major issue in this particular storm. Storm progression. Now, shifting our focus to the eastern U.S., we can see the cold front pushing through, forming a large squall line of severe thunderstorms. This will continue developing throughout the afternoon while heavy rainfall moves northward into the northeast. Some localized flash flooding is possible, though the fast-moving nature of the storm will limit the flooding risk. However, heavier rain bands may still trigger isolated flash floods in some regions. On the backside of the system, snowfall is still present, even though we're in the final phase of winter, with spring officially starting on March 20th. We continue to see accumulating snow over the Great Lakes region, including Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, and even as far south as eastern Tennessee. Rainfall and snowfall totals on the warmer side of the system. Rainfall totals are expected to range between 1 to 3 inches. Most areas will likely experience the lower end of this estimate, but some localized spots could receive up to 3 inches, especially with multiple rounds of thunderstorms hitting the mid-Atlantic coast and the northeast, particularly along coastal regions from Long Island to coastal Maine. On the colder side, blizzard conditions are developing, bringing significant snowfall and powerful winds. Winter storm impacts the Midwest, back across Iowa, southeastern Minnesota, Wisconsin, and the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. We are seeing wind-driven snowfall, which is accumulating particularly on grassy surfaces. Roads may experience slushy accumulations with snowfall amounts ranging from 2 to 4 inches, though some locations could see even higher totals, especially as you move farther north toward Lake Superior. Blizzard conditions and high winds. One major factor contributing to this storm is the strong winds, prompting blizzard warnings across the Midwest. Gusts could reach 60 miles per hour in eastern Iowa, northern Missouri, and northwestern Illinois. Meanwhile, wind speeds of up to 50 miles per hour are expected across Wisconsin. gradually shifting eastward as the storm system pivots toward the Thursday morning commute. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification bell. Your support makes me happy. So, upcoming late week and weekend storm system. Behind this storm, we will enter what is known as a baroclinic zone, where cold temperatures dominate the north, while a sharp contrast with warmer temperatures exists to the south. Typically, storm systems track along this boundary, and we anticipate this pattern to continue into late this week. Looking westward to California, we are monitoring heavy coastal rainfall with significant snowfall in the Sierra Nevada mountains. As the system progresses, moisture will push eastward into the Four Corners region and the Rockies, bringing substantial snowfall to Nevada, Utah, Idaho, Wyoming, western Colorado, and northern Arizona, particularly in the higher elevations, where accumulations could be substantial by Thursday. By Friday, this storm system will emerge in the plains, affecting Kansas and Missouri. However, it is likely to become moisture-starved as it continues moving eastward across the Midwest, bringing a thin band of snowfall from Chicago to Des Moines, Omaha, and Lincoln, Nebraska. Expect snowfall amounts between 1 and 3 inches, primarily accumulating on grassy areas with some slushy accumulations on roads as we head into the weekend. Meanwhile, down along the Gulf Coast, heavy rainfall is expected, particularly in northern Florida, where the region has already seen frequent storm activity recently. Several inches of rain could fall in southern Georgia and north central Florida, impacting cities such as Tallahassee, Jacksonville, Gainesville, Tampa Bay, Orlando, and areas along the east coast of Florida. Additional rainfall amounts near an inch could extend westward to New Orleans and Mobile. Snowfall forecast, looking at accumulation estimates, the Sierra Nevada and Rockies could see up to a foot of snow, while from Nebraska to Iowa, northern Illinois, and northern Indiana, including Chicago, Des Moines, Omaha, and Lincoln, expect 1 to 3 inches of snow, mostly on grassy surfaces, though slushy accumulations on roads will also be possible. Looking ahead, the second week of March, as we progress into the second week of March, the volatile weather pattern will continue. Warmer than average temperatures will dominate areas east of the Rockies, with many regions experiencing spring-like conditions. Some locations in the Midwest, Northern Plains, Ohio Valley, and Great Lakes could even see temperatures soaring into the 70s, potentially challenging record highs. Meanwhile, out west, California, Oregon, and Nevada will experience below average temperatures. With such a temperature roller coaster, it's no surprise that another major storm system is brewing. Potential for another significant storm by Wednesday, March 12th. A large trough will develop in the western U.S., eventually diving into California, bringing another round of heavy rain and snow. As it moves eastward, its trajectory will be crucial in determining severe weather potential. If the trough is negatively tilted, it could trigger more significant severe weather. A neutral tilt would still allow for some severe storms. A positively tilted trough would likely diminish severe weather chances. Precipitation outlook, according to ensemble model guidance, California will likely receive above average precipitation, with substantial moisture spreading into the Four Corners region and eventually into the central and eastern U.S. 3 possible storm scenarios. There are 3 major forecast models currently tracking this system. The European model suggests the storm will slam into the West Coast with heavy rain and snow. A neutral to negative tilt would create a strong cold front, leading to severe weather in southern Missouri, Arkansas, and Louisiana. The Midwest could experience wind-driven snow if this scenario holds. The GFS American model, similar to the European model, though slightly slower in its approach, indicates severe weather potential further north, impacting Missouri and Illinois, suggests a blizzard developing on the system's backside, shows a stronger trough ejection, increasing the risk of a major severe weather outbreak. The Canadian model aligns with the other models in bringing substantial precipitation to the west, suggests a storm track slightly farther north, shifting severe weather risk toward Illinois, Missouri, and the Mississippi Valley, indicate snowfall targeting the Dakotas and Minnesota instead of the central Midwest. I'll be back tomorrow with a new update. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment. See you.